What's up, Dylan?
What is up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. What about yourself?
I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there.
Then Quest 9?
I'm sorry.
That was Quest 9.
Quest 9 was it was fine. I think it just took a few. I got sidetracked because I wasn't passing 100% of the time and it was pissing me off and I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I spent like 2 days trying to figure that out and I just never figured it out.
Is it the weighted texture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
same. Mine was also like 50% of the time, 50% passing rate.
Yeah. And then I looked at the day and I was like, oh, I should just work on max flow. And so I did that and then it was fine. And I haven't looked back because why bother? There's other things to return to.
Yeah, I hit 50 trophy and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just still can't figure out the heap to string. That's the last thing I have to do.
Oh, heap to string.
Yeah, because unlike the graph, they don't give you any reference code. I mean, like output to compare it to.
I still have. I'm missing a point for the hash table find function. I still can't figure out why it's not passing. So, but I'm just gonna leave it be. And then apparently in the heap there's a size trophy, and I have no idea what that's testing.
Size trophy? Well, I'm just aiming for like 27. I think I'm missing 4 from the 2 string.
I think size.
And that's all.
I think size is one of the 27. I thought.
Oh, maybe then. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm missing 2 strings.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought 2 strings were worth like 5 on that class.
Maybe. The timing is 1, and then 2 string I thought was 4, so 4, 1, 5.
Wait, can somebody put all the trophies like in the, I guess, chat or something, or like in that Discord channel? Like basically the max count trophies for each quest.
It's already there. It's my message that's pinned.
Oh, it is? Okay. Oh, yeah, thanks.
And 2 of those have gone up now because of the bug fixes.
Quest 1 has gone up by 1 trophy, and what was the other one?
Quest 4, I believe. Yeah,
Quest 4
has gone up. Yeah, Quest 4 has gone up to 39.
Oh, do you know what for?
There was another bug fix. I think I don't remember. It was on the thread. I just resubmitted it, and it gave me the point. So I had already implemented it, so I didn't check too deeply.
Oh, okay.
It was from like a student from last year who apparently had noticed something. So.
Do you know for these the bug fixes when we resubmit for trophies, if we need to email him.
I think it auto updates every Monday.
Yeah, it auto updates.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked on both of my missing trophies for like an hour the other day and wasn't getting either of them to pass. And I was like, I think I might just be done. I just might just call it a day.
Wait, but like if you don't dog every quest, do you lose 18 points or something? Because on Canvas there's like a out of 18, even though the syllabus
You
doesn't say
get
anything.
you get 2 points per quest that you dog. So I emailed professor like on Friday or Saturday, whatever. And was like, I've dogged all but 2 quests, and so I got 14 points.
Oh, so is it like out of 18 or is it just 14 extra points?
It's extra. Well, yeah, I don't know how it's being calculated into the final grade, but there is 18 possible, and you get 2 every time you dog a quest.
Oh, okay.
It's not like blue or green where it's all or nothing.
Do you know what the cutoff for blue and green are for dogging?
Oh, I don't remember anymore. I need to go back and do blue because I had to recode one blue assignment and I did a terrible job of it.
Yeah, I remember being off by like maybe 3 or 4 in each, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think green was like around 232 or so to dog it properly.
Green? Was green the second one?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 240.
I thought 240 was the max. Was 240 the dog?
No, 250 is the cap, I think.
Oh, so then it's 240. I thought it was 230 something. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I definitely talked to Anon and then he said it was like 240 or something. 250 is the cap. 265 is the cap for red, right?
No idea.
Fair.
Yeah, the professor said the cap was 265, but I don't think there's that many trophies.
I think the cap accounts for the dogging extra trophies.
Oh, really?
On top of
Wait. Oh, then I think
Because
it
the
maxes
maximum
out.
number of trophies is 260.
if like as far as like passing quests.
Yeah, it seems to be 260 because yeah. Because you said quest 4 is 40, not 39, right?
I have 39 on my submission.
Oh, because I thought you said that he added another trophy or something to quest 4.
Yeah, what was quest 4 originally? Did my submission?
I thought it was always 39.
Did my submission not give me the bonus point?
I heard it was 37 before. No one ever told me it was above that.
Yeah, my original submission was 37, and then when I just turned it in, I got 39.
Yeah, because it's 37 for me right now. So you're saying if I resubmit, I'll get 39.
If you've implemented it a proper way, according to what the bug was pointing out, yes.
Oh,
I didn't change my code. I didn't change my code at all.
What was the bug?
It was in one of the functions testing, like you could bypass it by returning early, or it wasn't checking something. It's on the disk, or it's on the Reddit. I can
Okay.
find it real fast.
All right.
I kind of just skimmed and resubmitted, hoping that it would pass, and then if not, I would read closer. Let me see.
So the maximum number of trophies is 259 then?
If we've added 3 extra, then yeah, that sounds right. Oh, okay. So as in Mockingbird, you can pass the really remove method by indiscriminately setting the working node's deleted flag to false.
Okay.
So basically it had to do with the really remove method. It wasn't fully testing everything. So now it fully tests and there's 2 extra points to be had.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. Did everybody in here manage to get red turned in, or is anybody still working through it? It's a long one for sure.
I'm still stuck on 9. I can't get. I'm trying to get past shortest weighted. I got past unweighted, but my shortest weighted still is not working. Yeah, and I'm whenever I submit it, it always seems to get really close, but it's like off on 1 or 2 variables. I tried to have it set up so that when it goes from bit to bit and it gets a predecessor, because that's how I'm having it keep track of what the path is from the end of it back to the start. If it gets a predecessor and then at some point needs to be assigned a new one, then it checks the weight of the path with its old predecessor and what it would have with the new and chooses the smaller one. And I figured that would like even out my problem, but it seems it's still having issues where it doesn't choose the right path. And so I guess my system's a little bit wrong. It just needs to be changed a little bit more deeply, but I don't
So
know where to go with it.
If you read up on a lot of Dijkstra's algorithm stuff, there's only one conditional check you really need to make, which it sounds like you're making. And so you would update everything in that within that one conditional check. Are you updating outside of that or no? Just if something gets changed, then you update everything that needs to get changed.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do because I don't think that algorithm from the website works very good to having all of the paths written down at once. It kind of just like calculates it, and then one ends up coming out on top. So I was trying to set it up so that while it was getting the one that was going to come out on top, it was checking to see if there were any other ones that were smaller as well. I might also not be comparing the right things because I tried comparing 3 different things. Like whenever it had one predecessor, and it wanted to switch to a different one, it would check the edge weight of the path between the first predecessor and the new one, and whichever one had the smaller edge weight of just that singular path. But I thought about that a little bit more. That seemed to not probably be the most conducive. So I tried having it set up so that it would compare the weight of the entire path up to that point, plus that little edge right there of the first predecessor to the same thing for the second, and choose the smaller one there. But it didn't feel like, I mean, it got me a little bit closer, not quite as much of the path is wrong, but it feels like it still makes a wrong turn, and it's like just enough to screw it up. I don't know how it's making the wrong turn.
Have you read the pseudocode on the Wikipedia page?
The CS2C modules page, or there's an actual Wikipedia page?
The Wikipedia page for Dijkstra's algorithm. Read the pseudocode. It'll help you.
I've not read that.
It's a very specific. It's a very specific thing that's occurring. There is one conditional check that like needs to be present that'll help you, because you're not comparing. You're getting. You are finding the weights of every path you can take as you're working through the algorithm. So you're never comparing just edge to edge. You're comparing, especially in this version of it, so say you're looking, I'm trying to think of a good explanation. You already know the distance from A to B. So now you're trying to look if going from A to C is shorter than going from A to B from B to C, right? Like that's kind of what you're analyzing, is like the shortest paths through other paths. So like by the time you've already looked at a node, you know that you already have the shortest distance to that node, given that you're using a priority queue. Right. So I would read that pseudocode, and that would help you kind of organize the algorithm. Just you can double check against that. I found that to be a big help. I found that to be a bigger help in the modules, because his implementation was a bit different than what Anne was looking for.
Okay. Yeah, I'll read this then. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question. How many points did you guys get for the last quest? Because I finished all the mini quests, but I only got like 44. But I heard some people got 50. Is that true?
I got 50.
Yeah, there's 50. I think there's efficiency points for. I know there is for the max flow at least.
Okay, I thought I was done because I got the hooray, but I guess not. I'll check it out. Thank you.
Two string definitely has some points in it, and I think the Dijkstra actually varies in points, because I've got different amount of points in Dijkstra before. I'm pretty sure the max is 10 or something like that, but you can get somewhere below 10 and 210, depending on like how fast it runs.
Did you also get 2 for 2 string?
Yeah, I did get 2 for 2 string.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, then it must be the.
I'm sorry.
Oh, then I think it must be the last quest, because I only got 12 points for that, and it's probably that.
Yeah, I think there's efficiency for the last quest.
No, I think the max flow is a 3-part thing. They're each worth 6 points. It's finding the path and finding the minimum of the capacity of the path, and doing the max flow itself. They're each worth 6 points, I'm pretty sure.
Really? I got 15 for max flow itself, and then 2, and then another 2 for something else afterward.
Let me check again.
I don't want to submit mine in case my shortest weighted fails again.
Real.
I'll take the 50-50 chance.
I have a screenshot that I saved earlier.
Smart man.
Also, Andrew, I was going to say, as you're working through that, at least a few of us here, our shortest weighted will only pass like half the time. So keep resubmitting when you think you have it working, because sometimes it'll pass and sometimes it won't. But be sure that it's working.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I actually finally got something set up to be able to run through it right here. I set up a thing where you can copy and paste the printout from the website into a text file, and it'll like turn it into a graph that you can do shortest path on, which has been so helpful.
First try. Okay, yeah, 15 for max flow, 2 for max flow at the fringe. 2, I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's the augmenting path and the finding capacity. So yeah, it's 15, 2, and 2 for the max flows. The 3 6s are the cycle, prune, and the shortest path unweighted.
I think you get points for implementing the helper functions and then using them in your main function, because I think it helps it run a certain way.
I didn't use any of the helper function. Well, I
Oh, you
made,
didn't?
yeah, I made my own helper function because there's really no way to check that. So as long as it works the way Anon expects it, I think it will give you the point.
Yeah, for max flow, I got 15, 2, and 2. So that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I got.
the 19, I guess.
Wait, how much did you get for prune again?
Prune is 5, cycle is 6, and shortest unweighted is 6.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, so the dog trophies contribute to the cap. So questing plus dog trophies is over the cap, then you max it out at like 260 or whatever, right?
I believe so.
Okay, then I don't think I need to go back and do anything.
Wait, did he say that? Like, did he say like 18 plus 250? Like, did he say like the plus 18 counts towards the 265 cap? Or
I feel like I've read it somewhere before. I could be way wrong, but they are just trophies. So I think maybe I read it in an old post. I don't know. It's been a long 2 quarters.
Yeah, I don't remember the 18 being mentioned at all, actually. So, I don't know.
No, maybe not.
At least this is the first time I'm hearing about it, or maybe re-remembering it.
Yeah, I might have made it up. Honestly, I thought I had read something about that. Or maybe it was just extra credit counts towards your questing trophies. Like if you did a small extra credit thing or got like a bonus extra credit, maybe it was that.
Wait, in quest 6, is there trophies for the 2-string? 'Cause I have 21, so I may not be getting trophies for the 2-string.
We're probably not getting trophy for the exception. I don't remember there's trophy for 2-string, but there's definitely for 2 for exceptions.
Wait, does it say like exception on it or?
Yeah, it'll be very explicit that you have
Okay.
you get the point for the exception.
Oh, then yeah, that's probably what I'm missing.
When this quarter's over, I'm gonna ask him what his find function is doing.
Wait, where are you supposed to throw the exceptions? Because I threw the exceptions in the, like I threw them in, let's see. I think I threw them in the find. You're not supposed to throw them in the find.
The exception. Hold on.
I threw one in find. Yeah, I only
Yeah.
threw one in find.
Yeah, I threw one in fine.
Yes, same. But like,
You gotta throw it both in the LP and the quadratic probing though.
Oh, I also threw one in insert.
oh, you did?
Oh yeah, I threw table flow exception and insert.
Oh, I didn't do that. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Because in QP, you don't have to throw anything, I think.
I don't have anything in QP.
Oh, mine only passes after I throw in QP. Not sure how that happens.
Wait, what do you throw in QP? Like in the growth capacity method or find?
No, in the fine.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying you're throwing in the find POS function?
Hold on, let me check again.
Because there's no QP find. Because it's just inheriting the original find.
Oh, I implemented my own fine. Okay, yeah, don't listen to me.
Oh,
I just tweaked my own the inheritance because I tried to use inheritance and it didn't work, so I just had to implement it my
weird.
own. I don't know why,
Interesting.
but so yeah, I just have to rethrow it there.
Okay, thanks. Now it's working. Now I only have quest 1.
Wait, while somebody has quest 6 up, can I just spat out some pseudocode real fast? And you guys
Yeah,
tell me if
sure.
I'm missing something very obvious for this find function because I'm losing my mind. So I find the index basically, or find a size t index with find position of the item. Then if my index value is a string NPOS, which is what find POS returns if it's not found, or sorry, if it's full, or if the entry I have is vacant, then I throw a not found exception. Otherwise, I return the data member and the index of that vector, of the elements vector.
I didn't check for vacant. I checked for not active.
Yeah, I checked same if it's not active.
I checked for
Not
vacant.
hacked.
I check if it's supposed to be vacant or
I've checked these every which way imaginable and it's not passing, and I don't understand why. I also don't understand how it let me pass the quest without that one passing. But I'm not going to
You
ask.
change the tests.
maybe you should
everybody
report
that-
that as a bug.
But don't all of you guys have a point for LP find?
I used to, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never got one. It's very weird.
Do you think he'll accept clear not being tested as a bug?
I mean, maybe that's the other thing I noticed on this one is, yeah, clear's never used.
So, little bit unrelated, Dylan. Thank you so much for your help. I was accidentally truncating an edge weight from a float to an integer.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
It feels bad, man.
Oh, I did that as well for a bit.
Yeah, but I'm pretty well. No, I was up at like 2 last night. I definitely would have finished this. I was about to say like, oh, but maybe I would have gotten it done if I figured out what that was, since I was on this for like 3 hours. But no, I was already way too late. That's fine. I got past it. I'm happy it works.
I was up pretty late as well, but I decided to take like a 3-hour nap and then come back to it in the morning before he froze it.
Oh yeah, you did. I saw that because you were up at like 2 with us, but then you came back like before 8. I'm impressed. I could not have done that.
Y'all were
Yeah.
crazy. I'm in Europe and I was up in the morning and I was like, wait, it's like 10 a.m. here. How are you guys alive and working on this thing right now? Like
Yeah,
monsters.
if I feel like one.
Wait, is quest 1 set.h? It's set.h, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I resubmitted it and for some reason I only got 4 trophies this time, even though I got 26 when I like submitted it like a long time ago.
This feels like a common theme. Just
Like,
whenever
I
you
got a broken
resubmit
pointer.
something,
Yeah.
it
Should
just
I, like,
like
try to submit it?
magically
Yeah.
doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, I got a broken pointer. I don't even know how.
Because I'm using source control, and then every time I feel like I resubmit something, some part of it breaks, even though I haven't changed anything ever since I submitted it the last time.
So quest 1 was changed via the Reddit, and there is a test now for something that would potentially throw a broken pointer error.
I see. All right. Yeah, I'll look at that post and then I guess I can. Oh, there's the Nemo one, right? Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The conditions for one of the functions.
I only have a 27 for quest 1. Did you like for the last function where it's like you know, for the efficiency points, like what was that last like hooray you got, if anyone knows?
I think on that one, I didn't take a screenshot from yesterday. I think it was a very, very large set was what my last ones were. I think it's just the last test, just keep increasingly testing the size of the set that it's submitting to try to slow you down.
Yeah, because the last one I got points for was greater than 10 songs. It was after given the password, so I guess there was like 2 after.
Oh yeah, it's like greater than 10 and greater than a bigger number, like 100 or 1,000 or something like that.
Okay, thank you. I think I'm gonna head out now. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, same. I'll see y'all next week.
See y'all. I'm also
Yes,
heading
Bye.
out.
yes, y'all.
Oh, thank you. See y'all later.